38 years ago when I was diagnosed with a rare idiopathic lung disease called fibrosing mediastinitis. That meant I was suffocating little by little. It turned my world upside down and taught me at a very young age how to fight for my own health. In 1997, the disease started affecting my heart. I had to stop working and focus on just getting through each day. For years, I felt like I was on the struggle bus, trying my best to keep going every day, even when the doctors didn't have any answers for me. By 2016, my heart began to fail, and I was diagnosed with torrential tricuspid valve regurgitation, AFib, and congestive heart failure, all while still dealing with the lung disease. In 2018, I ran out of options and entered into hospice. I was preparing for the end, working on critical documents and writing love letters to my family and my loved ones. When you spend almost 40 years fighting just to breathe, you start to see what really matters and what's missing. And what I learned was that good care isn't only about medicine and machines, it's also about being seen. Too often the system treats patients like we're case numbers instead of real human beings. After 2 years in hospice, my cardiologist told me about an early feasibility trial, one that wasn't approved by the FDA, to replace my tricuspid valve, and he sent in an urgent referral. I didn't know much about clinical trials back then. I had heard the term. All I knew was this was the only door open. I felt terrified and grateful at the same time. The team gave me hope, but I was still confused, trying to understand what was happening. The process was emotional and lonely. The long trips out of state, the endless tests, and a whole lot of radio silence in between. There were hopeful moments, but still felt unsure about what everything really meant. And this is what drives me today. Patients deserve clarity, kindness, and someone who understands the journey. Clinical trials shouldn't feel like a maze. Heartbridge Collectives exist, so no one has to walk that road alone. My wish is that the health and research world understood without patients, there are no data points. The real insight you're looking for isn't in the charts, it's in our stories, in those moments when someone actually takes the time to listen. We don't need yet another form to sign or another system that doesn't work for everyone. We need connection. It's that simple. We need to be treated like partners, not just participants. Real progress will happen when patients are seated at that table.